Hi, what's up you guys? My name is Lily and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my everyday look. So if you're interested on how I do my everyday makeup, keep on watching. It is 9 in the morning, so let's get ready. I have my Té Salud with me, so we are ready. Now that we're heading into winter, the most important part about my skin is keeping it hydrated, so I'm going to put on some chapstick first. I love these fresh lip treatments, and the Laneige lip masks are my two favorite things to moisturize my lips with. Personally, skin prep is the most important part, so I'm gonna start with this Tatcha water cream. Honestly, as long as you moisturize it really well under your makeup, it should look good. And during the summer, I have really oily skin and I still moisturize the same. I've been using this Embryolisse moisturizer for a long time now as a primer, and honestly I really like it. I also like the fact that it's just a moisturizer. My cheeks and my forehead are the ones that get the driest during the winter, so I focus on my cheeks and definitely my forehead. I let this soak in for at least 2 minutes so my skin actually absorbs it and it doesn't just move around when I start brushing on my foundation. If you haven't tried the guayaba flavor from Té Salud, you're missing out. Now that that's been soaking on my skin, I'm gonna go in with my Frankie Cosmetics matte foundation. I have the shade Olive, and honestly this has become my favorite foundation. I have never been a foundation girly because I always felt like it was too heavy, but this one is not heavy at all and it covers everything that I needed to, so I really like it. I think using a brush for foundation is a game changer. It does not pick up as much foundation as a sponge does, so I don't really use a sponge anymore. I have this It Cosmetics number 7 brush and it works amazing. Look at how fast I can blend out my foundation. And now I'm going in with the Frankie Cosmetics concealer. I have also really been liking this product, and I got a shade that is not too much lighter than my foundation, but just enough to brighten because I didn't want super bright under eyes either. And then I use the other side of this brush and just blend that out. Now going in with this Lancome concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and use it as a bronzer. And that is the shade for reference. Still using the same brush. Did you guys see how easily that blended out? It's my favorite thing. Now I'm gonna go in with liquid blush. This is the shade Hope. And then I just try to blend that out upwards. I always put it at the tip of my nose. I don't know why, but I really like how it looks. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. I put quite a bit of powder on there and then I just rub it into the puff. I blend out the under eye one last time before I set it. And I try to go right on the nose and then up. And for the rest of the face, I just load up the puff and I do a few like pats all over the place. And then I just push that in. I see a lot of people not use powder and I really don't think I could ever do that. I always have to use a lot of powder. I also make sure that my eyelids are not creased before I set them. This has been my ride or die powder since high school and I still have rebought it till this day. I have tried to switch up on it and just no powder compares. This is the only powder I have found that does not crease my under eyes more than they already are creased. Like my under eyes are already creased and you can tell, but that's not because of the powder, that's just how they are. I've tried all kinds of powders and just like none of them compared to this one. So I am definitely sticking to what I know works for me. Another one of my ride or dies since high school has been this Wet n Wild palette, which is their contour palette in Dulce de Leche. I swear I've never used this shade, but this is like my 14th bronzer that I've owned from them and it is just the perfect shade for me. I feel like other ones are too orange or too cool tone and I just want to look bronzy. I don't care too much about the contour part. I just want to look bronzy. Honestly, nothing in my makeup is super precise. I'm also just going to put a little bit of bronzer on my eyelids with whatever is left on the brush. And now for my favorite part of makeup, blush. I have 3 blushes here, and I usually mix 2 of them, whichever pops out of these 2, and then I always go with the It Cosmetics one. Today I'm feeling more of the berry look, so I'm gonna go in with Blushing Rose by Frankie Cosmetics. It's such a pretty color. Blush is my favorite part of makeup. I don't know how I used to never ever wear blush. I did not think it looked good on me. Now it's literally my favorite part of my makeup. And now with the It Cosmetics one. This one is in the shade Sweet Cheeks, and it has a little bit of glitter, so I kind of like that. And for highlighter, I have these 2. I can either go with the Frankie Rose highlighter stick. This is in the shade Glow Girl. And then I have this e.l.f. one, which is super old. I'm pretty sure this is like the first highlighter that I ever got. It's in Moonlight Pearls, and I used it for a long time. This is my second one, but I also got this like 5 years ago or more than that, and I had it stuck in the back of my drawer. I pulled it out, and it's literally the prettiest highlighter ever. I'm gonna apply it with this Real Techniques brush. I've literally had both of these items since I probably started doing my makeup. A little bit on my nose. Do you guys see how pretty that is? I feel like it's not too much, but it's just enough. The base for me personally is the most important part, and I feel like we got it to look super pretty today. For my everyday look, I don't want it to look super over the top, so I feel like this is natural enough, but also like enough glam where I feel like I'm very put together. For setting sprays, I ran out of my favorite one, which is the Milani. I ran out of it, so I'm gonna be using my Frankie Rose Hydrating Rose Setting Spray. I also really like this one. For eyebrows, I also have a lot of items that I switch off on. If I'm going out, I will use this Milani one. My everyday one is this e.l.f. one. And when I'm going out, but not like party out, I use my Frankie Rose one. But before I do my eyebrows, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and use this Lancome booster for my eyelashes. I'm gonna let that sit while I do my eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using my Frankie Rose eyebrow pencil today. And that is literally just how I do my eyebrows. This pencil definitely makes my eyebrows look more defined than this one. This is definitely for when I want my eyebrows to look super natural. Okay, and those are my eyebrows. They are not sisters, they're not twins, they're not cousins. They are just their own beings. And now the second part of my makeup routine that I consider the most important part are my eyelashes. I always curl them. I use this booster, and now we're gonna use 3 mascara. The first one is the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof one. This one makes sure that my eyelashes are kept up. This has been my go-to for I think a year now. I love it. It's my favorite. I used to use this on its own before I received the other 2, but the other 2 are just a game changer. But if you're looking for a good waterproof mascara that will keep your eyelashes up and not make them fall down, mine fall down with everything. I have to like double, triple curl them, and this just keeps them up. It doesn't weigh them down, but it gives you length. I wouldn't say it gives you volume, but it definitely gives you a lot of length. The next mascara that I use is this Lancome Hypnose Drama. I like this one. This is like my filler, like in between. It gives me a little bit of length, a little bit of volume, and I think this is just like in the middle. My second favorite is this Lancome mascara. It's called the Monsieur Big. I think I totally butchered that, but this is my second favorite mascara. This one is super volumizing. This is what my eyelashes look with just the booster on, and I want you guys to see each difference that each mascara does, okay? This is how the eyelashes ended up looking like. I love the way my eyelashes look. I don't always use eyeliner, but when I do, it's always the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Skinny Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I have bought the rest of them, which are like all the Wet n Wild ones. I like them all. This one's just the thinnest one, so I really like this one. I'm gonna do the teeny tiniest wing ever, just to give my eyes a little bit more depth. And for the lips, I usually just wear them like this with some lip balm, some chapstick, some lip mask. But I've been loving the Frankie Rose Toasted Lip Liner. It's definitely a nudie color, so I really like that. This is the shade Toasted. I feel like it's perfect. Since I don't want to wear gloss right now, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and reapply my fresh lip balm just to give it a little bit of shine. This is the finished look. I really like how it looks. I think it's natural, but it's still like glam. I feel super put together. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I can't wait to post more videos. If you guys have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I cannot wait to create more content for you guys here on YouTube. I promise I'm gonna try to stay consistent. I feel like I say that in every single one of my videos, and then there's like a month gap in between them, but I'm gonna try. But if you don't already follow me on TikTok and Instagram, please do so. I am a lot more consistent on there, on stories and just posting TikToks. I am currently doing Vlogmas, so I'm posting every single day. But that is the end of the video. I'm hoping that the next video is like a get ready with me or mukbang with a Q&A, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. I will be doing a poll on Instagram, and then I'm also going to be answering questions that are asked below on this video. So if you have any questions, you can comment them down below and I will answer that in hopefully my next video.